Coming up next on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live, we're in the Kitchen Theater. It's a show all about beef. If you want to learn how to make that perfect filet mignon, we've got the secrets from Executive Chef Luke Belsito from Texas Roadhouse. He's going to show us how to load a baked potato, and it's pot roast like your grandma used to make. It starts right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
From Kitchen Theater at Sullivan University, this is Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live with your host, Kentucky's own Kevin Harned, and the Dean of Louisville Chefs, Dean Corbett, with your Chief Entertaining Officer, the CEO, Tim Laird. Here now, ready to reveal the secrets, Kevin Harned.
Hi everybody and welcome to the show. We've got an action-packed half hour for you. You're going to learn a lot of secrets, not only to making some great beef dishes from Texas Roadhouse's executive chef, but Tim Laird is in as well, sharing the secrets to some fantastic cocktails. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the secrets. We'll get down to the Dino.
Good evening. It's time once again for Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live, coming to you as always from the Sullivan University National Center of Hospitality Studies, where every week we bring you great culinary excitement, and this is no exception this week. We are pleased and thrilled to have the executive chef from Kentucky's own Texas Roadhouse, Luke Belsito. Luke, come on out, buddy.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Matt.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
You are the king, the grand poobah of chefs for the Texas Roadhouse.
Well, thank you very much.
Very
it's nice
exciting.
to be here.
You're a good man for coming.
We're glad to share a little of our cowboy culture with you.
Well, I'll
guys
tell you what, I didn't know so many things about Texas Roadhouse. I knew, obviously, it was started in Kentucky, but what I didn't know was that everything on the, how many stores? You said 330?
330.
Everything is made from scratch with this company. I mean, they still hand cut every steak every day. They still make their croutons every day. They still, every single thing is made from scratch, which for an organization that large is pretty impressive. And,
Yeah,
and you and I talked earlier, it's your team of chefs. It starts with you, and then you have regionals and all these. So it's basically a chef-driven organization.
Very much so. One of them's here in the audience.
And a lot of them can't say that. Most of the larger restaurant organizations certainly cannot say that. It's cookie cutter.
Quite an investment we make in our culinary
I know,
team.
it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's
it's
awesome.
great.
Have at it. Have at it.
Thank you.
It's all you, sir.
Well, the first thing I want to get started is I want to make some perfect baked potatoes. And people ask me all the time, how do you do it? It's pretty simple. What I like to do is I like to wash the potatoes first and let them dry. And I like to bake them in cast iron when I'm at home so you get that nice even heat all the way around. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to rub them with just a little bit of salad oil.
See, I'm learning something. I would have never done that. Cast iron potatoes. Always bake them, but I bet that does crunches up the skin a bunch.
It gives the skin a great texture. It adds a little richness to it, and it seasons it
Here, I take those.
real nice. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Whoa.
Hey, a little salt in there.
That should be all I need.
Yeah,
All right, good.
be all I need.
All right, and I am going to go into a nice hot oven. I always get asked if I should wrap those potatoes in foil or if I need to put a skewer down the middle. You know what, they all work, but if you really want that exceptional exterior skin texture, that's the way to do it. All right, what I have here is a whole filet mignon or beef tenderloin that I'm going to show you how to take apart. I'm going to do it very quickly and use several versions because it's hard to get this clean in less than 15 minutes, but I just kind of want to give you the scope of it. This is
beauty.
This is a whole one. You can see this thing weighs somewhere around 7.5 pounds. So the first thing that I want to do to this is I want to remove the chain. And there are 3 primary muscles I'm going to take off of here before I turn it into steaks. And the first thing you want to do is kind of peel that apart and get this piece of it off.
That's a good piece, too. Don't discard it, because there's a...
You can use it to...
when you have a restaurant, that's your burger for the day, your meatloaf, your everything. It's
you can whittle it on it. We turn it into chili grind upon occasion. And then you want to find the side muscle right up here and pull that apart. So I'm going to put this right here. Okay? And you could grind that up, but you can see the side muscle right here. And this is the head muscle, and I would refer to this as the tail. And then you would work to, some of this is going to pull right off for you. You can see how it just kind of pulls right off. You want to get rid of all this silver skin and the stuff that gets pulled off.
A lot of that belly, bottom fat though is probably good for the burgers, for your fat content in your,
absolutely,
burgers and things like that. Where silver skin you wouldn't want to use because it's sinuous.
Don't want to eat that. All right, this one I cleaned up already, but I left it intact. And what you want to do here is you can separate this muscle now or wait, but one of the tricks I wanted to show you was just the removal of this silver skin right here. You just glide the knife right underneath it, trying not to cut into the meat.
Kind of pull back.
And just pull it along. And that's the tricky part. And you can continue to whittle off on some of this. Should take maybe 15-20 minutes to take one apart. And this is the way that muscle is shaped. And we can get we might get a steak out of this. We can cut this into medallions or save it for breakfast. All right, and this right here, this is the primo part.
Yeah,
you start right here, you get a little cut, and then we're going to start to get some steaks out of this thing.
It's really good looking beef.
Thank you. People ask, well, how thick should I cut the steak? If you like it a little more done, cut it thinner. If you like it a little less done, cut it thicker. So if I like my steak medium rare, I might cut a nice 8-ounce fillet like that. All right, and if I like my steak a little more done,
ooh,
I might just go an inch right there.
Ooh.
Right? Because this one, that way I can cook them at the same rate. So if you have different people in the family or in the party, cut them with a variety of thicknesses.
Great marbling too.
Oh, this is an awesome piece of meat right here.
Beautiful.
But you can see I am going to get, let's call it 2 dinners for 4. Maybe a little small, maybe 4 meals out of a $50 piece of meat.
Perfect.
Right there.
All right, take a quick break. Be back with Chef Luke Belsito of Texas Roadhouse, where we're going to cook it up, baby. Stay tuned. Yeah. Cook it up.